everyone, today I'm going to show you how to neatly match your colors to a picture when you are coloring it. First things first, I'm going to move my camera down so you can see the picture. You can use any picture. Today I'm going to be using Crayola markers, and they're 2 extra. You can use Crayola markers. I'm also using a 130 set gel pen. First thing, open your Crayola markers and look at the main part of the picture. As you can see, there's a monster, a mermaid, and a girl. First, I'm going to color the monster because it's the biggest and most noticeable part. Using the pen, I'm going to neatly use my lines to color. Make sure you pick a nice color. Using good colors and light colors with dark colors is a good way to shade and color. Keep going. I'm coloring around her eyes because that's the top of her. There is some hair up here, but I'll show you how to color that in a minute. Remember, shading is everything in art because when you do this, it's good. Now my paper, it has, as you can see, it has yellow stencil marks on it because it's just how the sheet came. So don't worry if there's cool design there or something. That's just yellow stencil. I'm going to keep coloring inside the lines and only until his lip. I'm just going to color the upper half of his body. So the best thing to do is draw a line in the direction you are moving to color. Like the line I just drew right here, and then color near the line so that you can finish off the border, and then finish coloring. Remember to match your colors properly and to try and color as neatly as possible and stay in the lines. As you can see, or if you can't see, I have a design on my paper because that's how the coloring sheet I got came with a design. So if you color over it, it'll turn that color. So yours might not have that design, so don't worry about that. Keep coloring neatly in the line, using the tip of the marker on edges and the side of the marker for filling, based on how thin or thick your lining is. Okay, I finished half of his body. I'm going to start doing a little bit of the second half just to keep this even. This color may look a little lighter on camera than it is in real life. So as you can see, here's this boy. That is his arm, which is why we're being careful around it. So don't color into the person's arm. Next, what we're going to do is work on the hair and lips because those are on the upper body. So I'm going to use dark green. It's just a green color. This is a glowing green, and because those are the 2 extra colors. So I'm going to call this dark green for you. Go ahead and use a dark green or whatever color. For example, if your picture is like my picture, where this person has hair and you made his skin color light, you want to make his the hair color dark for him, or maybe the same light color, but you need to match it properly in art. Okay, keep going using those neat tips I taught you in this video. Coloring properly inside the lines and neatly. Keep going. We're just doing his hair right now, and I did a little bit of his eyebrows as well. Remember, my coloring sheet may be different from yours, so depending on what yours is, yours might not be the same as mine. I have a couple examples on matching and orientating colors because I've got a mermaid coloring sheet, and this is a lot different. I have a fish one right here, and this is very different as well. And I've got a cupcake one with just differently oriented cupcakes. If yours is like an object, not a human, you might want to match the base with the top. For example, if yours is a cupcake like mine, you might want to make it the mug a color, but when you come to the top, you might want to make the top a little more matching. So yes, if yours is an object, make sure you're doing a perfectly good match. Objects still have the same kind of shading tool, except the other way around. A little bit of a light to dark bottom and a light to dark top. Or you could just be creative. Okay, I finished his hair, so that's out of the way, and I'm going to make his nose green as well. Remember, we're just doing some shading here. I'm going to make the lips green because this guy is going to be a green little mermaid. Mermaid monster kind of thing. I don't know what this is. Anyways, keep coloring neatly with the pen, aligning. Perfect. So I finished the upper half, as you can see. Now, I'm going to leave the teeth the way they are. Just going to put some green on this thing. It's perfect. His eyes, they're also going to be a dark green color, so I'm going to color the insides here. Just some twinkle in them. And that's all. That's all for the top half. Now the bottom half, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to use the light green color to fill in any skin. Just skin. Do not fill in the tail or his feet. Just fill in his skin nice and neat. And don't get any on this boy's pants. Just fill in whatever you have nice and neatly. Now mine has a tail and might be different, but what I'm going to do is just color in all his feet properly with the green. As you can see, I'm using the side of the pencil to make a blush color, so that adds perfection to it. And I left some empty spots on it to add some nice watercolor look to it. So if you want to add that kind of look, you can do that. And remember, you always can improvise with art. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to color until there. And then his little tail, I'm going to switch back to that dark green color I was using for his tail. So that's why art is always improvised. And remember, since these are like watercolor pencils that I'm using, it's really easy to just color with them. So this is it for the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed learning how to color and doing this well. And again, there's no right way to color. It's just all about using the right shading and picturing. So now I'm going to show you what the finished product, once I finish this, I'm going to show you the finished product of this entire picture completely done right now. Okay, so now I'm going to show you this. This is what the finished product of the main part looks like. I haven't done the outside for you to see because we're only focused on the main part, and most coloring pages don't have that. So this is how to color very neatly and use proper shading. And again, don't worry about this design, it just came on the paper. Now what we're going to do with the gel pens. This is going to be a quick, easy gel pen tutorial on how to just use gel pens as a blending tool. So let me put my camera down and show you. Okay, here is our paper. Once the marker has dried, find a pen that matches the same color as what you used. Today I'm going to show you with a green that matches this to show you a quick, easy penmanship usage. So if you want to make your drawing look extra nice, you can add pen on top a little to the borders and add some shininess. It's not noticeable, but as you can see, I used a lighter color on the middle foot, right there. As you can see, it looks like it's shining, just because of the way I colored it. So I can make it look like the foot are shiny. And now, my artistry looks a whole lot better. Now, look at the difference from this foot to this foot. This foot has those shining green stuff on it, and this foot does. That foot doesn't, and this foot doesn't. So those are the differences. And of course, you can do that to all the feet to make it look like there are no differences at all. Just need to quickly scribble at the bottom. And that's how you add some shine to your picture. That's all. So I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope this was useful for making your artistry look more realistic. Thank you for watching.